Hey everyone, welcome back to Bible Talk, where we take some scripture and observe it and then apply it to our lives and then pray that it will stick with us. I hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend and got to spend time with family or got to get something done that they wanted to do. All right, well, that being said, I have my awesome, ginormous, big Bible here with the ginormous print in it. So let's open it up and see what we can come up with. Fair warning, I am extremely tired, so I feel like my brain isn't working very well right now. But I'm gonna be obedient and I'm gonna try to keep this shorter. All right, let's see what we can come up with. So let's go. All right, well, let's see. We got John 7. Jesus goes to the Festival of Tabernacles. Verse 7. After this, Jesus went around in Galilee. He did not want to go about in Judea because the Jewish leaders were there looking for a way to kill him. But when the Jewish Festival of Tabernacles was near, Jesus' brothers said to him, "Leave Galilee and go to Judea so that your disciples there may see the works you do. No one who wants to become a public figure act in secret. Since you are doing these things, show yourself to the world." For even his own brothers did not believe in him. That's messed up. I know what that's like. When I was a little kid, I had my own desk in the hallway because my teacher just didn't like to deal with me sometimes, so she would just tell me to go sit in the hallway. So I know what it feels like for people to just not believe in you. Sorry, it's a side note that popped in my head. Therefore, Jesus told them, "My time is not yet here. For you, any time will do. The world cannot hate you, but it hates me because I testify that its works are evil. You go to the festival. I am not going to this festival because my time has not yet fully come." After he had said this, he stayed in Galilee. However, after this, his brothers had left for the festival. He went also, not publicly, but in secret. Now at the festival, the Jewish leaders were watching for Jesus and asking, "Where is he?" Among the crowds, there was widespread whispering about him. Some said, "He is a good man." Others replied, "No, he deceives the people." But no one would say anything publicly about him for fear of the leaders. Not until halfway through the festival did Jesus go up to the temple courts and begin to teach. The Jews there were amazed and asked, "How did this man get such learning without having been taught?" Jesus answered, "My teaching is not my own. It comes from the one who sent me. Anyone who chooses to do the will of God will find out whether my teaching comes from God or whether I speak on my own. Whoever speaks on their own does so to gain personal glory. But he who seeks the glory of the one who sent him is a man of truth. There is nothing false about him. Has not Moses given you the law? Yet not one of you keeps the law. Why are you trying to kill me?" All right, I'm going to stop right there. And I love listening to Jesus talk. Don't you? The last question he said, "Why are you trying to kill me?" is an amazing question, because in the end, they do end up killing Jesus. We end up killing Jesus. But I think he's more talking about the people who are talking bad about him at the festival. When you talk bad about somebody, it's like you're killing that person to somebody else, if that makes sense. You're putting a stain on somebody's name before they get a chance to experience this person for themselves. And I feel like I can't say it's happening more because it was happening back then, but it's definitely easier to talk bad about people in the world we live in today, because you could sit behind a computer screen and type something about somebody, and it's really just not fair, because people don't have a chance to clear their name before somebody even gets to know them. It's interesting to see exactly that Jesus goes through everything that we go through and have been through, and he's been tested in ways that we can't even imagine. But yet the fact that he lived a life with no sin is just amazing to me, because it just showed that he chose us. And I really like this last, I'm going to read it again, verse 16, where Jesus did actually talk at the festival. Jesus answered, my teaching is not my own. It comes from the one who sent me. Anyone who chooses to do the will of God will find out whether my teachings come from God or whether I speak on my own. Whoever speaks on their own does so to gain personal glory, but he who seeks the glory of the one who sent him is a man of truth. There is nothing false about him. I love that so much, because as I start this channel, I really want to bring my own thoughts. I want to have my own opinions on it, but I doubt I can come up with anything that hasn't already been said before. People have been preaching for thousands of years. But I really like the idea of reacting to scripture and using your own thoughts about it. And then as I teach, I pray that God will just continue to use me for his glory, and not let me think that I'm doing it on my own, because like I said, I'm no teacher by any means, but I feel called to do this little thing right here, just reading and trying to explain it the best to my ability. And this is what I've decided to do, and I'm going to keep doing it and pray that God continues to use it for his glory. All right, well, that's it for tonight. I appreciate your guys' time, and until next time.